Hello everyone, myself Himanshu Dhupia, and today we are going to talk about the Strait of Hormuz. This particular narrow strait of water body, it is controlled by Iran, and this particular strait, it links the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman. This is our Persian Gulf, and this is the Gulf of Oman, and this is our Arabian Sea. Okay, so this particular strait means the narrow water body that connects two big water body. In this particular case, the two big water bodies are Persian Gulf and Gulf of Oman. You have to remember that. Okay, now while we are focusing on this particular strait, because there are many straits in the world, Malacca Strait, Park Strait, Gibraltar Strait, this particular strait is in news because recently the USA, United States of America, it targeted three important Iranian military nuclear facilities. The name is Natanz, Fordo and Isfahan. Okay, these three are the nuclear facilities of Iran that is attacked by the it was targeted by the USA. Okay, what is happening? Israel and Iran war is going on. So Israel is also launching missiles, ballistic missile, cruise missiles on Iran, and Iran is also retaliating. In the same case, USA also entered into the picture, and they attacked the Fordo, Natanz and Isfahan nuclear facilities. More importantly, this Fordo is an underground facility. Okay, and the name of the operation given by the USA when they attacked the Iran was the Midnight Hammer, and they released this particular chart that how we are going to attack, what exactly happened, all other timelines has been given, like the Operation Sindoor. Remember, we also gave such timeline. Operation Sindoor was there, exact same. USA military also released this particular map, Operation Hammer. So in retaliation, what happened? Obviously retaliation will happen. So Iran's parliament authorized a plan to close the Strait of Hormuz in retaliation. Okay, and if the Strait of Hormuz will be closed, what will happen? That's what we are going to discuss today. Also, we are going to talk about the geography of Strait of Hormuz. Okay, so stay focused and stay till the end. And if you are already liking the video, make sure you subscribe the channel for latest updates also. Fine. So what are the bombs that was used by USA when it struck the Iran's nuclear facilities? First was B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. As you can see, it was very much in the news recently. So this particular bomber, generally the radars are not able to capture this particular bomber. Also, it can fly over like 18,000-19,000 kilometers without landing. It can be in the air for 19,000-20,000 kilometers. Yes, it needs refueling, but it supports the refueling in the air itself. Okay, that's why USA and Iran is very far from each other. Still it was flying, and the refueling was going on with the other military aircrafts. Second was GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrator. I told you that one of the Iranians nuclear facility was the underground. So this particular type of bomb, we can say, it penetrate into the underground facility also. That's why it is called penetrator. Okay. This particular bomb, like lot of details is there. What is the weight, penetration, guidance, origin, type, bunker buster. Okay, bunker buster, it is also called as bunker buster. The mass of this particular penetrator is 12 kilo. All the details are there, you can see that. So what happens, this stealth bomber is equipped with the GBU-57 mass ordnance penetrator, and this is how the bombs are getting dropped inside the under the nuclear facilities. Third was this is how the more detailed representation you can check out. Third is Tomahawk cruise missiles. Okay, these were fired from the US Navy submarine. So this is the photo of Tomahawk cruise missiles. So all these three weapons were used to attack on the. So in the retaliation, Strait of Hormuz, Iranian parliament told we will close the Strait of Hormuz. Okay, and Now you will wonder what exactly, why it is so important, right? So basically students, see, this is the Strait of Hormuz. Just check this particular map once. Iran, Oman, UAE, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, okay, all these countries are, surrounding, or we can say using the Strait of Hormuz, because these all of these countries are what? GCC, Gulf, this oil council members, okay. So whatever, the Persian Gulf is having lot of oil, lot of extraction is going on. So whatever the extraction is going on, that oil flows from this Hormuz to Asia, like Japan, South Korea, Singapore, India, China, all these countries import the oil. So this is the route of importing the oil from the Gulf countries. Now tell me, if Strait of Hormuz will be blocked, what will happen? Don't you think what we will import? Our 60-70% of oil is imported from the Persian Gulf only. So don't you think it will impact us, right? So first of all, let's talk about that what exactly is the location. So it lies between Iran, as you can see, Iran is there. Okay, in the north side, this is Strait of Hormuz, this is north part, this is south part. Okay, this is north, this is south. So north part is controlled by Iran and the southern part is controlled by UAE and Oman, these two countries. Now the thing is that this particular, all the islands are controlled by Iran. That's why generally we say the Strait of Hormuz is controlled by Iran itself. We will talk about all these small islands, not in detail much, but in brief. So as you can see that there is a peninsula here. That peninsula is called as Musandam. Okay, the pronunciation can be anything. Musandam or Musandam is this peninsula. This peninsula is controlled, it's like an enclave of Oman. Why enclave? Because Oman's border is this. See this, I am drawing the Oman's border, but what, this is also Oman, and in the middle UAE is there. So such type of land that is away from the mainland of country, that is called as enclaves. That is enclosed by other countries. In this particular Musandam enclave, it is surrounded by whom? UAE, as you can see. Okay, so I hope you understood the enclaves concept. In my recent video in India Bangladesh, I talked about that India enclaves of India Bangladesh, which we exchanged in the 2015 land agreement. Okay, now this Musandam peninsula, it offers a strategic vantage point, heavily fortified by the Oman, because it is very critical now. That's why it is heavily fortified, means lot of military presence is there in this particular point. Now if we talk about the length and width of this Strait Hormuz, so it's nearby roughly 160 kilometer in length and 33 kilometer wide. Okay, also, okay, so this is Musandam Peninsula. Let's talk about in this detail. Narrowest point. So narrowest point, this particular is the narrowest point. Narrowest point is 33 kilometer wide at narrowest. It's very wide actually, not an issue, but at its narrowest point it's 33 kilometer. And can you see these yellow lines? These are the shipping channel lanes basically. Okay, so 2 nautical miles from both the sides it will be. These are the islands of Iran, disputed by the UAE also. UAE claims some of them. Okay, we will talk about it. So 2 nautical miles each side it is left, and these channels, these shipping channels are like this. This is how the ship goes basically. It's not like randomly it's going, no, it's not like that. These are the prescribed, like a national highway of the oceans. We say it, we call it waterways. Okay, remember that. Fine. Now if we talk about the hydrography of this particular region, depth of this particular strait is generally 60 to 90 meters. Now you will ask me why this depth matters, sir. Reason is that if the depth of the particular water body is more, means you can accommodate very large crude carriers and also ultra crude carriers. So this is called VLCCs, very large crude carriers, and they are having so much of capacity. That's why the depth is required, because we are only seeing this part of the ship. We are not able to see the down part also. This ship is submerged down, so we need lot of depth for that. Also, for such type of ultra large crude carriers, also called as ULCCs, we require such type of depth. Okay, so that is our hydrography of Strait of Hormuz. Now this particular strait is one of the most congested international railways. Moreover, like 30% of the oil trade happens through Strait of Hormuz. 30% of total world we are talking about. Okay, and it features two maritime transit corridors. Already we talked about. This is the first one, this is the second one. These are the corridors of the transit corridors. Okay, to manage the bidirectional traffic. Bidirectional means one container is going like this, another is going like this, and one is going like this, another is going. That is called bidirectional. It's not like that only one ship can go from one side. Two ships can go from one side from that side, one side from that side, like this. Now, if we talk about the Iran's islands of strategic importance, so this is the zoomed view of the map of this particular area. Okay, which area I'm talking about? The main islands of Iran we are talking. We have to know about all these things, because for examination point of view. First one is Qashm Islands. Okay, Qashm Islands. Here is the Qashm Islands, and the right side of Qashm Islands, two more islands are there: Larak Islands and Hormuz Islands. Okay, so Hormuz is the name of strait also it is a name of island also. So this Qashm Island is the largest island in Persian Gulf. Very important for our exam point of view. Remember, Qashm Island is the largest island in Persian Gulf. What does it have? It have lot of military bases and surveillance systems. Second comes the Larak Island. So it is very close to the shipping lanes, the oil shipping lane route, and it is used by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Generally we call it IRGC, Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Okay, and the third one is Hormuz Island. Okay, the name of this island is because of the strait only. Also, it is also fully fortified, it means full military presence is there. Then comes the Abu Musa and the greater and lesser Tums basically. So this particular greater and lesser Tums are the like it's like a it is disputed with the United Arab Emirates. Okay, you have to understand that. Basically, what is the situation? That greater Tum is claimed by both the Tums are claimed by UAE also and the Iran also, but both of them, like greater Tums is not greater Tum is controlled by Iran, but UAE also claims, UAE generally claims the lesser Tums. It is also controlled by the Iran in the present context. Let's see what happens in the future. Okay, now for the map practice, for your practice, we have remember Persian Gulf is very important. Okay, so this is Strait of Hormuz, Persian Gulf, Gulf of Oman, and these are the surrounding countries you have to remember. Second is Iran's map, because very recent and controversial situations is going on there. Caspian Sea, Persian Gulf, again Gulf of Oman, Arabian Sea. You have to practice the Iran's map. Iran's map is we are not concerned about the cities of this states of Iran. No, we are talking about the surrounding and these water bodies. Okay, then comes the Middle East map. Okay, this is the Arabian Peninsula. Okay, this is the Africa. Either here comes the Asia. Mediterranean Sea is there. So we have to know all about it. This is our Persian Gulf. Today we are talking about Strait of Hormuz. This particular stage is Bab al-Mandab stage. This is Persian Gulf. This is Gulf of Oman. This is Arabian Sea. This is Gulf of Aden. This is Gulf of like Bab al-Mandab. This is our Red Sea. This is our Suez Canal, and this is our Mediterranean Sea. So this is how we should understand, like we should learn the Middle East map. Very important for the world geography. Okay, Arabian Peninsula, obviously you will do it fine, and Africa, Asia, Australia map, because of Quad is also there. East India policy, so we have to know about the ASEAN countries also. We have to know about the SHARC also. Recently SCO meeting happened, BIMSTEC is in news, okay, African Council is in news. So that's all, these are very important, and if you will learn all these things by the map, it will be very helpful for you. Okay, now let's talk about the economic importance of the Strait of Hormuz. So if we talk about the economic importance of Strait of Hormuz, you will be surprised. Like we will already we also talked about that 20 to 20% of the world's oil, 20 to 22%, and somewhere it will be written 30 also. Okay, so we can say roughly 25 to 30% of world's oil transport daily from this particular Strait of Hormuz. And if we convert this percentage into barrels, so it will be like 17 to 18 million barrels per day. And if you want to know what one barrel is equal to, 159 liters. Remember, okay, one barrel 159 liters. Now 17 million into 159 liters, it will be huge amount of oil coming from that particular area. And what's in the barrel of oil, you can just check this infographic, it will be helpful for you. If we talk about the key exporters of oil from this particular area, so answer would be Oman, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, and obviously Iran is there. Okay, fine. These countries generally what they do, they export LNG, liquefied natural gas, LNG. These are the, and this is how the LNG is being transported, because it is a gas. Okay, remember, we talk about the disruptions affect global oil markets, supply chains, and inflation rates. So it is a huge impact, because as already we know that impact of India will be very huge, because India imports how many percentage? India imports like 40% of its oil from the Middle East. Okay, also the BPT oil also import through Hormuz only. India is having diverse supply, but see what is happening now, we are importing crude oil. Crude means raw oil from Middle East, especially Iran, Persian Gulf, but we have set up some refineries in our country, and through those refineries we are refining the crude oil. There are 80 to 90 products we are producing from this particular crude oil, and we are exporting that whatever the products are there, wax is there, petroleum is there, diesel, kerosene, many things are there, we are exporting to Russia, USA, Brazil. So tell me, if crude oil will be less, don't you think our exports will also be affected? Definitely it will be. Okay, so that is the thing. So India impact, I hope you understand. Indian impact is very, that's why we are saying we should not escalate and all, because 80% of oil, crude oil, and 60% it is passing through Hormuz only. Okay, you have to remember that. Now if we talk about the geopolitical tensions, so if geopolitical tensions between Iran, Israel, and USA will escalate, then it will impact our shipping cost. It will impact our shipping cost. It will increase our insurance premiums. It will increase our commodity prices. Okay, so a lot of impact will be there. Now comes the geopolitical significance. What is the history of Strait of Hormuz? Why it is so volatile? The first case was in 1980s. Iran and Iraq went on war. That war was called as tanker war phase. Okay, in 1980s. At that time also, Iran was that I will shut down the Strait of Hormuz. Second was in 1988 when USS Vincennes incident involved drowning of Iranian passenger jet. So this is USS Vincennes. This particular name, this history we will go in some another day, the disputes and why this happened and like that we will go some another day into detail about it. Just now get to know if the Iranian passenger jet was shot down by the USS Vincennes. Okay, so again this local political tension happened in 2001 to 12. Also in 2018 Iran threatened to block the strait amid sanctions. What exactly happened in 2011 and in 2019? America put sanctions on the Iran, so Iran threatened that we will block the Strait of Hormuz. Next, 2023-2025, right now, Houthi led disruptions in the Red Sea diverted oil tankers through Hormuz, because Houthi generally it's considered that Iran is backing those Houthis terrorists. Now these people are not allowing such type of containers to pass through without any ransom, kidnapping, all these things are increasing day by day basically. Okay, now if we talk about the key stakeholders in this dispute, this is the Strait of Hormuz. So first would be the Iran itself, because Iran is the oil exporter country, whole economy is dependent on the oil only. Second is our USA. Okay, USA. Why USA is important in this particular area? Because US is a powerful country. It ensures free navigation and it counters the Iranian threats in this particular region. Third is India, obviously, because our energy security is dependent on this Persian Gulf. Also, our diaspora, in Middle East, lot of Indian diaspora is living, and we are getting remittance also, and those are our citizens only, those went to go out and earn, so we have to protect them. Also, our maritime strategy, because China is here, China's Belt and Road Initiative is there, pearls of that, I think you have heard about that strategy, pearls. So for countering that pearls strategy, we have to do the diamond strategy. For that we need Iran, Chahabars port, remember, all these things we need. Okay, for China also, oil import and Belt and Road Initiative, Iran is very important. Okay, then comes the GCC states, GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, UAE, Oman, all these comes under the GCC. Okay, because why Strait of Hormuz is important for GCC? Tell me. All the Persian Gulf oil has to come from the Strait of Hormuz only. That's why they rely on Hormuz for the energy exports. Okay, if we talk about the legal and security dimensions of Strait of Hormuz, so we have to understand that this particular water body is it is a free navigable, anybody can go there, and it's not that it's controlled by Iran only. Okay, but the thing is that through Iran it is passing through, that's why Iran is charging the money for. Okay, so under UNCLOS, United Nations Convention Law of Sea 1992, it provides how the maritime activities will happen in a water body. So it is saying it is free, like anybody can go, it is navigation free, anybody can go there. And now the problem with Iran is that Iran is saying that why, if it is free, not an issue, but why USA military is present there? That's what the problem is. Or Iran is saying that USA's military is a threat to their sovereignty. Okay, that is the international maritime law. Okay, if we talk about the security dimension of this particular area, so USA's 5th fleet, okay, is present there. 5th fleet is present there, and mines and lot of suicide boats are also present there. Okay, so security, like these mines, suicide boats, anti-ship missiles, drones, these are called asymmetric threats. Okay, also we have the cyber threats also, like navigation ship, signal spoofing, jamming, like when the American ship and so they use the spoofing software, jamming software, so that nobody recognize their submarine is present there. This is called cyber threats is there. Also militarization. The presence of USA 5th fleet is a problem. Also this Iran Revolutionary Guard also, they also patrol this particular region. So that is the security dimension of Strait of Hormuz. If we talk about the maritime security frameworks, so there are two important frameworks we have to keep in mind. First is CMF, Combined Maritime Forces, and one is HOPE, very important, Hormuz Pace Endeavor by Iran. This is by Iran. It has been asked in examination that HOPE is governed by whom, like it is established by whom? Answer was Iran. Okay. Now we will talk about the India's strategic and diplomatic engagement. So first is naval and maritime engagement. We have taken some initiatives like Mission Sagarmala. Okay, we are doing some exercise with Oman, UAE, France and US in the Indian Ocean. We have the port access of Duqm, Oman, as well as Chahabar of Iran. Both are very important strategically. Okay, this is Chahabar, this is Gwadar. Gwadar is built by the China, and Chahabar is constructed by the India. Let me ask you a question, that the Strait of Hormuz connects which two water body? This is our Strait of Hormuz. Okay, which water body, and this water body, that you have to comment in the comment box. Okay, so I hope students you like this lecture about the Strait of Hormuz. I tried to cover everything about the Strait of Hormuz so that you don't waste your time seeing other videos. Okay, so that's all for today, and if you like such videos, make sure you like, share and subscribe the channel. Recommend this particular channel to your friends. Also press the bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.